following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Welcome everyone to another brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, always, it's your man, Ruben, in the house tonight on a nice, beautiful Sunday night that's got a whole bunch of thunderstorms coming. So, hopefully, it won't kick us off the air, but if it does, we're going to be right back. Hopefully, as long as I don't lose power. Be all right. And of course, always, with me is my cousin, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh, man.
Before we get
man.
started, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I did that for you, sir.
What? You're so stupid.
You're so I'm not blaspheming y'all for real, because I was just doing the show and I'm catching up. And week before last, Ruben
that was funny.
Very upset at the people who he thinks are faking, and he's not wrong. So I just thought I'd throw that out at you. It was hilarious when I listened to it.
Yo, nah, because once you said it, I was like, yo, yeah, I remember that. That was funny. I mean, look, man, there's enough blasphemy going on in this world. People ain't got to be out here doing it. Because here's the thing. If that's how you really feel, word. I'm with you 100% and solid. But then don't be saying stuff like that, man, and then go do things like, I don't know, steal a video game from like Walmart or some shit. Like, don't get in trouble with the law, man.
Well, like I did want to address that. And I hear what you're saying, and you're absolutely right in a perfect world. But I do want to throw this out there.
All right.
There is a massive difference between believing and serving God.
Very
There
true.
are a difference.
Yep.
If you're serving God, all the things that you said clean themselves up quickly.
Yes.
Or over time, because we do get better at our sinning. We sin less. We're much more sensitive to doing it. We don't do it unconsciously. We're just kind of like, oh, that's not a good idea. I did it, but I feel real bad. Or before, if you did it and it's like, whatever. Right. So I just want to put that out there. There is a huge chasm between I believe in God, I believe he's my Lord and Savior, and serving that God. They are
very true.
Different. Vastly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did want to put that out there. I do understand your irritation. I do. But
yeah, I mean, like, it's just, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say to that.
Because your mom, my dad, they serve.
Oh, most
they
definitely.
serve the God they believe in.
Yeah.
Where other people like, yeah, I went to church last week. I believe in God. Well, that's not really going to do it for you.
Just last week, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people go to church on Easter and think they did a great thing, and for them, they did. Because
for them, yes.
Did.
Oh yeah.
No matter what the reasons are, they made it in the building. That's saying something, and I got to give them something for that. But like I said before, to make a long story short, there's a difference between serving and believing.
They definitely did better than me. So I mean, who am I to judge?
What's up, Mo?
What's going on?
What's going on, Mo?
Bruh, your question was like a rabbit hole, bruh. I was like, there's so many people out there that I felt so bad about myself. I'm so weak.
Hey, that's why I didn't even like limit it to like a certain genre. Like I didn't say music, movie. I'm like, hey man, just three things that that the general consensus is nah, and you just like, I don't care. It's mine.
Yeah.
So
I got 3 of them, and I got like 20 honorable mentions.
So I will say this before we start that process. Yeah, man, it wasn't that hard for me because a lot of my friends and family, y'all included, already give me shit for the stuff I watch and listen to. So like, there's no apologies from over here. And when I say what I got to say, y'all will be like, yeah, he listens to that shit. Yeah, he watches that shit. You know, whatever.
I'm saying
And
you should start it off then. Like we should
definitely not.
No,
No,
man.
Not?
No, man.
What you
Look,
mean?
you go ahead and start it off, man.
That's called bro. That's called a tease.
And I'm saying you built momentum. So
Yes.
go ahead, bro.
Yes,
Like, go ahead.
because I'm curious because you're saying like we hate on you for doing this. I don't think I can't even really think of one for real. Other than one thing, I won't name it, let you name it, but there's only one thing that comes to mind that you do that could even come close to me going for real. So
Okay. First of all, I like to start by saying normally Ruben doesn't participate in online bullying, but he would take the grenade for this one because
Hold
we
on.
don't do that.
online bullying is that what we're
Online
saying?
bullying you. We said
Hey,
you
man.
got momentum.
Hey. I mean, you can call it what you want to call it. We all know I do mine last, but you know what? You right though. You right. I was setting up a tease, but clearly, you know, hey, Ruben, this shit for you. So we gonna go ahead and start. I just wanted the record to show that, you know, Ruben don't normally participate in the bullying, but he's gonna take one for the team on it. I will jump on the grenade like skinny ass Steve Rogers did in Captain America. You know, the first Avenger.
So going first is taking one for the team. Like
No, he's saying participating at all is taking one for the
No. I said going first because normally I go last.
So going first in a topic that you already set up is completely in your wheelhouse is taking one for the team. What a terrible sacrifice we're making. You're like, you know what, man? This is something that I so easily could think of, and it's so in my wheelhouse. How dare you make me go first?
And Moko Cabo is right. I am a victim of the bullying that's on this show. But that's okay, man. I will jump on the grenade to start this party off. So, with all that being said, the topic for the show today is: what is a movie, a song, or artist that you know is objectively terrible, but you will still blast with the windows down? Name 3.
I think I got one that you're gonna name. That one off the top of my head. And if you don't, I'm gonna say it, and you're probably gonna be like, "Yeah, I can see that." But I got one.
So I will start this off by saying this was difficult for me because
I thought you said it wasn't.
No, it was difficult for me because to narrow it down to 3.
Okay,
that shit was hard.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Because man, when it's all said and done, like 36 episodes, man, we know I'm a different cat. And you know, in some realms in my life, some people have like, you know what, Ruben? I don't know if you need to have your black card. And I tell those people, get out my fucking face. I don't care what you think. I do what I want. So, with that being said, the first thing is a movie. It is objectively terrible, but I watch the hell out of this shit because it's fucking funny. And that's CB4. If I flash and that shit's on television, I don't give a damn what I'm doing. I'm watching CB4 and I'm dancing and I'm rapping. I'm doing all that. But objectively, that's a fucking terrible movie. I mean it's entertaining, but it's terrible.
I guess you can say objectively it's terrible, but it's like anything that has a cult following, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you can say it because, like, objectively, people have said Harlem Nights was bad. But, like,
I don't know where that came from. I've never heard that.
Critically, it did not get good reviews at first. Like, you can look it up right now. Critically, it didn't do well. But like everybody, like now we have kind of revisionist history about it where we're just like, I thought it was awesome. And I always thought it was awesome. But critically, it did not get the best reviews. It did not get glowing reviews.
I mean, because it's a bunch of haters. You know, as I
feel that way about CB4 because I'm just like, yo, it was exactly what it was. It was supposed to be a outlandish movie with a ridiculous plot line, just for humor.
But
mission accomplished.
and I will say to that, as Dad Mike said in the movie, We will now no longer take any questions from the white media.
Hey man, if you can't trust it.
So you can't, bro. Stop it, right? AG.
I will sit down and watch this. Y'all been mentioning this for the better part of 6 years.
But first,
watch this.
you got to hear this story, AG.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna bring this up, Moby, but you gave me
You
no
kind of
choice.
brought it up though.
I did, but I didn't. but you finished it. So, okay, AG, it's in the movie. It's this this rap mogul.
Okay.
His name is Trust Us Jones. He is clearly exactly.
Wait,
He is all terrible as it sounds.
Trust
You can't
us,
trust me.
no.
You can't trust us, baby.
That's his shit. Yep. You can't trust me. You can't trust us. So, Moby and I were at an event yesterday for the job, and we met. Look, I'm minding my own goddamn business, man. And
I'm surprised it took you so long to hear because I heard it the first time she said it, and you heard it like 2 hours later. I'm just like, I was tripping as soon as she said it.
bro, I was in my zone.
That was the first time I left. Like I just walked out. I'm just like, I can't do this. I'm not here for this.
I'm in my zone, AG. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, talking to people, market shit, whatever. I am in my shit right now. I'm in my bag. Then it gets quiet. And then somebody I heard at another table, this is first of all, if y'all hear this story, it's no shade on y'all. I'm just saying we should have made better decisions. So somebody's talking, and they're just like, yeah, the law officers of Trust Us Jones.
Trust it. Trust it.
Is it trusted?
Yeah, it was trusted. But
Yeah.
the way she was saying it did sound like when she first said it, she was like they're like a law firm. They basically do public defense and stuff like trusted law. And I was just like, did she say trust us law?
I did not hear trusted. I heard trust us. And I looked at Moby.
I did too.
I looked at Moby and was like, in my serious face, did I just hear that? And he looks at me, yes, you did. I can't do this no more.
Because he was late. You know what I'm saying? AJ, if he'd have looked at me like that the first time, I would have lost it. But I had already kind of mentally lost it, walked out the room, came back, gathered myself, and had to hear her say it for like another hour. And then finally he heard it. He was like, did she? And I was like, yes, she did. And I'm like, and I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody else. And I was like, yes, she did. And I went right back to what I was talking about.
I just shook my head and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I wanted to walk out of the room, but I couldn't.
Did it cross your mind that this lady actually watched CB4 and named
Man, I don't know, but the problem is this law firm didn't just start yesterday. So
I don't even know if it was actually a law firm.
It was something.
The group does like representation. Like I didn't even ask for I wanted to go over there so bad and get details, but I wasn't convinced that I could talk to her, hear her say it, and not laugh.
There was no way.
I didn't want to like laugh in her face and she not understand why I'm laughing. And then I got to explain like a cult reference to Trust Us Jones. And then on the off chance that maybe she knew what we were talking about. And then the joke gets to the point where I can't not laugh every time I look at her. So I just chose the safer route. And I was like, I'm going to mind my business.
I mean, at that moment, I did not choose violence. I was like, you know what? I heard that shit once. I'm just not going to hear it no more. Because once I verified with him, that's what I heard. I was like, I can't do this. We're not doing that today.
Well, apparently you are, sir. You get paid to do it.
No, we're not doing that. Nope. And I think I literally mentally blocked like anything they were saying at that table because I couldn't. I just couldn't. Because when I heard it, I really wanted to start laughing. Like hysterically. But I knew that was not the place. And I had people in front of me and I was actually doing work. So there are just times that you have to sit back and you just got to eat that shit, man. And I ate it. But the fact that he knew what I was saying, I couldn't have a conversation over there. It won't gonna work. I didn't talk to the woman all day. I mean, she didn't come to the table. she ain't try to trade shit. Like, I'm glad, because it would have been a problem. You know? Yeah. So my first one is CB4. It's a horrible ass movie. However,
I'm gonna
It's
disagree. I just
it's
can't call it-
entertaining
I can't
enough.
Call it horrible, man.
I mean, I stop and watch it. So now, this is where stuff gets put in a bucket, because doing one or two, three or different things is just unfair. It's just unfair. So number 2 is boy band music, man. I don't know what it is, whether it's Backstreet or NSYNC or Boys to Men or New Edition or
I'm kind of offended that you lumped Boys to Men in that.
I mean, it
can't
is
call
what it
Boyz
is,
II Men
man.
a boy band.
I mean, you can say what you want.
They're
But that's
terrible people, though.
That is their label. I mean, they're not terrible people, man. But like, that stuff is cool. But you know, driving down the street and listen to Bye 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 out your car. I mean,
That's a good song. Good pop song.
bruh, if you listen to Boys and Men in certain parts of not Boys and Men, in sync in certain parts of Hampton, man, I might get shot.
Okay.
Hey.
I didn't know it was a serious one. Okay. But are they terrible people? Are they like terrible
It's not that they're terrible people, man. It's just, and see, those are the people you know. I'm talking about shit that you may not know, like Five, like I mean, LFO was in the Spotify. It's a shaming, but it is. Like,
Oh,
exactly. I didn't just go on first level or even second level.
Did you say High Five?
No, Five. There's a group
Okay.
called Five.
Yeah, there is. That's what I was feeling. I'm like, hey, look, 'cause I was bumping High Five the other day.
Well, once again, High Five, they're a boy band too, but I'm not going to do them like this. I mean, it's not the people that you know. It's like, I think it was it West something, not West Side. I don't know, some shit from overseas, man. Like, everybody's got one hit.
So basically, if it's 4 or 5 young men that sound like they just went through puberty and they're singing a song that a high school girl might like back in the early 90s, you're like, I'm all for it.
I wouldn't say all that, but okay. I mean, I don't like the way you were categorizing me like that, but
I didn't categorize you. I asked you. You're right, man.
I'm proud of you, Mo. I'm proud of you for doing that.
but
There's a lot out of you to just say you're right, but I'm proud of you.
But yeah, nah, man, it sucks. I don't know why. I'm a fan of pop music, like popular music, I guess, or just one hit wonder music. Because I would say in the 90s they had this channel from Canada called Much Music, and I would say at that point in time, I was listening to a whole bunch of music, like almost like where I could get it. Like there's MTV. But it got to a point where MTV was playing the same goddamn videos and stuff. And then one day on my cable channel was this joint called Much Music. Canadian bullshit. Like, I found some cool Canadian stuff that I listened to. Like the Rascals. I mean, nobody never heard of those motherfuckers. But they had like one track that was dope. You know, my music just expanded, I would say, at that point in time. Moco Cowboy, Natasha Bedingfield. Yes. Which goes into my third subject. Just popular dance music, man. I mean, Natasha Bedingfield's one of those cats. Kylie Minogue. There's another one. Freaking what's the name of some Danish band? Some dance. I have to look it up real quick because that shit's a banger.
Ace of
Like,
Base?
huh?
Come on, Ace of Base?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I will listen to them, but they're not my Spotify.
Is it tattoo?
Cascada, Evacuate the Dance Floor. Like, Tattoo. I mean, they had that one song, but that's not necessarily in my shit. But the Veronicas is, you know, any type of dance music that was cool in the late 80s, early 90s. I'm a sucker. Usually they really only had like one track that made it worth a damn. So like, you know, there's some garbage in there. I'm only happy when it rains. Yeah, I would say those are the three things, man. You know, whether I'm driving my work car or I'm driving my personal car, I mean, I have no shame as far as some of the music that I bump for the most part. But if I'm in an area where it may be a little questionable, yeah, I ain't stupid. I just turn it down and put my windows
Oh
up.
man, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared, man.
Man, shut up, man. I don't need them throwing shit at my car.
Bro, don't like.
Or
Don't
look,
nobody
man.
care. They might be like, they might judge you. I ain't gonna front. They gonna be judging
Yeah,
you, but ain't nobody
I don't
gonna do
need
nothing to you.
I mean, I don't need the judgment. I got enough judgment in my life. I don't need it from people I don't know, like that. You know, and plus, man, people be loud about shit. What the hell you listen to? Next thing you know, I'm getting called a crackhead, and I'm just like, whoa, I can listen to the fuck I want to listen to. But yes, though, as far as that type of stuff, yeah. And I know, like, I know Mo B kind of hates driving with me when I'm driving and I'm in control of the music. So I am definitely sensitive to that.
See, I feel attacked now. Because AG, let me tell you how it plays out if we're on a road trip or something and this man's in control of the radio. He'll be playing something. I will have not said anything. I will have not made a comment about the music, nothing. I can see that this man is vibing out to whatever his soft pop music that he's playing is. And I don't say nothing.
Judgment.
No, AG,
I feel the judgment.
I am judging right now, AG, and let me tell you why. Because I don't be saying nothing. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I ain't heard this song in a minute. This was a catchy song. I don't necessarily rock with it, but I am musically enough open where I can say, I don't rock with something, but I ain't proactively, loudly hating on it. This man will look at me and then realize we're 2 songs into like his rabbit hole. And he'll be like, oh, my bad, man, blah, blah. I'm like, I ain't even said nothing. I haven't looked a certain way. I haven't made a comment about it. This man is self-hating himself. Like he is deflecting his own self-hatred of this music on me. And I'm like, yo, man, because because he knows when he's in the car with me, he gonna listen to some stuff that he probably don't want to hear. And I am unapologetic about it. I'm just like, hey, bro, this is what it is.
No, I mean, so like when we're in the car and he's playing music, you know, most of the stuff that he plays is all right. If I have a question about it, I'll ask, because he listens to a lot more Deep South stuff than I listen to and stuff like that. So like for me, it's not that I don't dislike that music. A lot of it is just I have not been I don't listen to it enough to sit here and feel like I know anything about it. So I ask him questions, and I do that more or less to learn about stuff. And he has taught me a lot about Deep South music, and not just in Atlanta, but in Texas too. So that's awesome. Now, there's some music that we both will play, and I'll be like, come on, man. Because I know he hates that shit too. And it just pops up on his stuff. Right, Moby?
Yeah, but AG, I ain't apologizing for it.
Look, man, I just tried to make the trip good for everybody.
There'll be some stuff that he'll be like, "Oh man, this is awful," and I'm just like, I mean, it's still playing. You know what I'm saying? I actually rock with this. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't mind having a conversation about something. Be like, hey man, this is awful. I'm like, yeah, I'll be objective about it. Like, yeah, man, this dude's verse is trash, but I like the beat, and the next dude part kind of catches me.
Because I ask the questions, and I say, hey man, like for instance, we had a very good conversation about how Lil Yachty sucks, and it was a song that he was on, and he was on too goddamn long, but everybody else was fire, and then he had the nerve to come back around for a reach around. What are you doing? You fucking up, Lil Yachty. We know you suck. And the fact that you have made so much money and you suck is a problem that we cannot solve at this level, because when it's all said and done, our kids are broken.
Wow.
I mean,
Everybody caught us straight.
I mean, look,
am I wrong, Moby? Am I wrong?
yes, you are, because I'm not gonna say the kids are broken. They like different stuff, because I'm sure the generation above us probably thought the same thing about some of the stuff we were listening to.
100%. 100%. Yes.
So like I've made it a point to try not to be that guy. Like, I can be critical of something, but I'm not gonna be like hating for the sake of hate. That's really not in my purview. And AG, we had a really good conversation about it, because he was like, because Lil Yachty was the first person rapping on the song, and he was like, oh, come on. I was like, hey, Ruben, let me tell you why I like this song.
Yep.
And I said because Lil Yachty is so bad on it. And then the next rapper is A$AP Rocky. And I'm just like, hey, do you realize how much different the song sounds now? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, the first time I heard this song, I thought the beat changed. And it didn't. It was just somebody who actually could rap started rapping, and it made the whole song sound different.
And this is Rihanna's A$AP Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he had a couple other guys, people, not guys, because another lady up there, people up there. I was like, okay. Next thing you know, this motherfucker comes back around. It gets.
He does the first and last verse, which is an awful choice. Somebody should have been like, "Hey, dog, we."
What was his record though? Was it his?
It was his.
It was his record.
Well, there you go. He's
Nah,
not,
man.
He not. Come on, man.
That just means some producers didn't do their job. Now,
It probably was him.
I was gonna say, if Lil Yachty was a producer, then he fucked himself up twice. Like, and
Ruben, it's his record. It doesn't matter how he performed it. It's his record.
See, AG, you see how we're talking about it differently. I was just like, I was just amazed at how different the track could sound. It's
Because
like
you said, you're being objective about
as soon as A$AP Rocky starts rapping, I'm like, yo, this beat is fire. And I'm like, I didn't even realize the beat was fire until Lil Yachty got off of it.
So basically what you're saying is this dude gave a whole different vibe.
Completely. And here's the thing. And then I was thinking, all right, maybe I'm just like an A$AP, but then other people, and I don't like everybody who's on the song, but everybody sounds great on the song but him.
I mean, they did the
completely different song every time he starts rapping.
They did the one thing.
Literally nothing changed about the beat, AG.
They followed
the beat drop. It wasn't nothing. Nothing changed.
They followed the one rule of rapping, and don't fuck up the beat. And Lil Yachty fucked up the beat not once, but twice.
But it's his record. It doesn't matter.
See, Ruben, I wasn't upset that he did it. I think it's funny. And I was like, I found the joy in it.
Well, I will be honest, man. This is what happened to me.
You got trashed twice on your own song. Like you did that to yourself.
Yeah. Like I was like, because the song was terrible when Lil Yachty is on it, but it came back, and I was like, okay, this song's all right. And then Lil Yachty came back. I looked at Mo B, and I was like, is that Lil Yachty again? He's like, yeah. I was like, for what? Like, sometimes you just gotta end shit, man. And that's all I'm saying. Like, hey, man, you paid them for their features. You did like 12 bars. Like, you should have did 16, but you said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do 12 because I'm that guy. And then you came back for another 12. What are we doing? So, I'm just saying.
What are we doing?
So AJ, I'm just saying, I don't ever be in this man's car or riding with this dude.
He doesn't
passing judgment about his music. I don't. Now I'm talking harshly about it now because of the way he said it, because I never have said anything. I have said, look, I am not the hugest pop fan. I'm just not.
No,
but me not being a fan of something, is it the same as when Ruben's not a fan of something? Like he feels like if he's not a fan of something,
most definitely
he's got to trash it. And I'm just like, no, it just ain't for me.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man.
Like I can say, hey, look, I'm clearly not the target audience for this artist.
Yeah. Hey, look. All I got to say is shit may come in different colors, but it still stink. And so, like, There we go.
I'm with Mo on this one. It's fine that you feel that way, but why do you feel so guilty that you have to apologize? You're the hater of all haters. What's the difference?
Yeah, I want like exactly. That's
you call
the
the
thing.
Commanders the Redskins, and you don't care. Why does this matter?
I mean, I do care about that, but that's
Well,
because
you call them the Redskins constantly. You get really irritated when people start to.
What?
Look, man, I'm just wondering why you care about this enough to apologize for something, and no one's saying anything. Is it an internal thing?
As I say, he's putting his own judgment about himself and deflecting it on me when I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
Sometimes AG, I'm not even paying attention to the music, and he's like, "Oh, my bad." I'm like, "You're bad for what?"
Yeah, how's it your bad? It's your radio. You the one driving.
I understand, man, but I'm the type of dude. Look, it's trauma.
I'm
it's
not
trauma, man.
I'm not over here trying to act like I'm the authoritarian on your black card. Like I'm not just like, "Hey, man, this is the third white pop band we've heard. Let me see that black card."
Here it is, man. I've never told this story on the show.
Okay.
It's trauma. So long time ago, back in the day, I would go on trips with work people, and instead of flying places, we would drive. We go out a week early, or stay a week later, and we would drive there, right? And so we sightsee and all that shit. Like I've been all the way up to North Dakota. I've been all the way to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I've been to Utah, all that shit. This one time, I'm not driving, and it's nighttime, and it's my time to be the front seat person. Look, man, everybody ain't cool. I'm just gonna put it like that. Some people who drive are cool, some people ain't. And me and this person, we were like opposites, like all the way around. And when I tell you I had to be the front seat rider for like 3 hours, and of course the driver gets the radio. That's fair, because if that motherfucker needs to be in full control of what they like so they can stay awake and don't kill us. I'm fine with that. However, 3 hours of fucking bluegrass is not fair. Now, the other part about that shit is really fucked up. So we got to where we were going, and like at that point in time, man, the only thing I think I had like a Walkman or something. That motherfucker died. Look, and I'm not talking about bluegrass you see in videos. Nah, man, I'm talking about that West Virginia bluegrass.
There's a difference.
The shit on TV is not bluegrass.
That's the only bluegrass music I could think of.
Yeah, I thought it was all built on the same 4 or 5
me too.
instruments to start with. So what are we talking about? What kind of bluegrass was he playing?
I don't know what she was playing.
Oh, I'm sorry. What kind of bluegrass was she playing? That's different than.
It was terrible. That's all I mean, it was just bad music. Like, we were, once again, when I said we were different people, we were different people. And it's just like, so yes, I do have a
So you think when you're listening to something that's questionable, you're getting judged the same way you judged her?
No. I have a thing with, regardless of, like, if somebody's riding with me, I want them to feel comfortable in what we're listening to, right? Like when my parents, if I can take my parents somewhere, I put on the Motown Spotify playlist, because they're not going to listen to shit I listen to. That ain't happening, because there are so many F-bombs and stuff in that. And my mom usually rides shotgun. Like, I want to make it there in one piece.
So where did the excuse me, where did the trauma come in though? That you had to be subjected to bluegrass for 3 hours, or
I mean,
the fact that you thought she should have been a little bit more considerate?
No, it's just like, it wasn't. It was the biggest issue was I had no escape, and it was nighttime. I couldn't go to sleep because I would have just went to sleep. but I'm the second person, so I can't go to sleep. And we kind of try to make each other stay awake and shit. I mean, once again, we weren't really like friends. So it was difficult all the way around. And Moco Cowboy, yes, this is like maybe 99.
Oh, it was straight CDs then.
Yeah, well, it was more or less. I had an MP3 player,
Okay.
and my MP3 player died, so I couldn't listen to that. I had to listen to like, oh my god, like, and I mean, come on, man, like, let's be real. I mean, there's Hootie and the Blowfish, and there's that.
They're two different genres.
Two
man.
different genres, baby.
I understand that, but like, I don't know any black people who play bluegrass. I'm not saying there are none that exist, but like,
Yeah, you're right. There's very few. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to figure out. It's like, do you think that she should have cut you some slack to make you feel a little bit more comfortable?
no, it was just me feeling powerless that I couldn't listen to anything else. Because what I'm gonna do? Hey, I don't want to really listen to this, and I know you're the driver. Let's see if we, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, she was enjoying herself, and I was not. And and I feel like there are times where, our Lord and Savior puts you in positions where, hey man, you did some shit wrong the other day. This is your penance.
So you listen to bluegrass for 3 hours as penance for something you did?
Clearly, that's the way I felt about it. And I just ate that shit, man. It's just sometimes, man, you just gotta eat it, man. And I mean, I was a much nicer person on the rest of it, but like, yo, nah, man, that shit was, it was, and that's all I'm saying, man. So yes, I am a little bit more apologetic with people who ride with me, because when it's all said and done, like, I want us all to have a decent ride, I guess. Like if I was a person who did like ride share, I would not play my playlist. I would probably play something. I would just probably play the fucking radio. Like what I don't know if I pay 103 jams, but I just play the radio, because at the very least, I want the people to at least kind of, well, they're not trying to push whatever on me or anything like that. And honestly, if we can't talk, then I just don't want you to be like, oh my God, your music selections are terrible. I don't know. It's more for me than anything else, man. I'm a giving person. So when people ride with me, I'm not, depending on who it is, like if I know them and I know they roll a certain way, I would even change my Spotify. Like I've done it with Mo B's in the car. I would change my Spotify to hip hop, because I'm not going to subject him to some of the shit that's on my stop.
But why are you calling this shit? Like, you enjoy it.
Oh, some of that shit. No, man. I'm not saying that, but let's be real, man. We all got some shit, just like we were talking about, that is almost like for your ears only.
But I mean, it's all
shit.
relative. You can't just disparage it like that, though. It's just like if I play something that maybe y'all don't like, it's still good to me.
Well, yeah, I don't.
I'm like,
I guess what I'm saying is
harsh words is what I'm like. Okay.
What I don't
I'm just
do.
saying, you're being critical of something that nobody else is being critical of. You're like, my playlist that I enjoy sucks. Like that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Well, once again, I think like AG said, it doesn't suck for me. However, in the normal realm of people, it may not be more of a favoritism. So I just like to have, at least, hey man, if you're gonna ride with me, I want you to be comfortable to a point where, because I don't mind listening to hip hop all day. I don't have an issue with it at all. I don't mind listening to rock all day. I don't mind listening to, to pop music all day. However, we not gonna listen to Mary J. Blige all day. Fuck all that. Like, I got limits. Like, but like, yeah, it's just
so your limits are Mary J. Blige and bluegrass. That's those are your lines.
I mean, I don't like opera music.
Mary J. Blige.
I think that's fair. Like, I mean, especially, look, man, because we've talked about this before, man. I mean, Mary J. Blige sings probably about the most drama ever, and to have a song called "No More Drama" is like, bitch, what we doing? Like, let's be real, man. You made your money on drama.
She's not the first artist to lie in a song title.
I mean, no, she's not.
Brian McKnight's first song was
that's it.
Cry.
That guy too, man. Fuck that guy. That guy's an asshole. Like, it's stuff like that, man. Like, I mean, I like Teddy Pendergrass, but I can't really listen to it because I know he found a way to beat some chick up while he was in a wheelchair. Like, what we doing? Like, what we doing, man? Let me see. Moco Cowboy said, what would be worse? Bluegrass or right-wing talk radio? I didn't realize they were different.
They are vastly different, sir.
I mean, it's both shit. Like,
AG. I hate to agree with Ruben on this. I'm gonna say it just sounds like one has instruments in the background.
Like, what we doing, man?
Like, what we doing? Acapella. You know what I'm saying? It's bluegrass and acapella bluegrass.
Because look, man, I can only take Scott maybe a couple times a week, man.
Who's Scott?
And
Scott
on CNN, Scott Jennings on CNN.
Yeah.
I can only take him a couple times a week. Hell no, not while I'm driving somewhere. No, I'll jump out the motherfucking window. If somebody else's vehicle, we're not doing that. Like, straight up, man, we're not doing that.
I just hate to agree with Ruben on this, but when he says, "What's the difference?" I'm just like, you got it, man.
No, man. I just like lyrically, musically, they're not the same. But I hear what you're saying. You're not.
I'm just saying. I kind of hear the same. Look, I can acknowledge that they're not the same.
Yes.
I'm just saying I kind of feel the same way.
Yes, I understand.
They invoke the same emotion from me.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. Yes, sir.
That's like asking me, do I want to get shot with a 38 or a 45? Motherfucker, I'm getting shot. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna make it probably.
But
so,
Ruben,
like,
I promise you, people who've been shot by either know that there's a difference, and they probably do have a preference.
Well, yeah, but let's not do that. That's all I'm saying. Let's not do that. So, yeah, I mean, I'll give Moco Cowboy credit, man. That's some good questions, but yeah, man, yeah.
All right, AG. I know you said you had to dwindle yours down, so.
Well, I'm answering the question in a pure way based on what you wrote.
Okay.
All of mine are based on things that I still rock with. That the people that produce these things or services are awful people. So the first one was Bill Cosby. I love everything he's done on television, and all his comedy specials. If they're on, I'll sit and watch it. I realize what he's allegedly done. I realize that. It makes me less of a person that I still rock with this dude, knowing what he did to these women. But when the Cosby Show is on, man, it's like, ain't nothing funnier than show me a little leg and take it back. There ain't nothing funnier than Dr. Crush and middle linebacker. There ain't nothing funnier than the Wretched. It's not. But I realized that I'm supporting somebody who was allegedly done some awful things to women and been a creeper. It is what it is. The second one is something near and dear to my heart personally, because I was an employee, was Henry Ford. Henry Ford was an awful individual. The things that he did when unions came along, the things he did to people, the way he treated people, he was a staunch racist. He was like racist, like extra racist. It's not, you got racists, you can say, well, the time in which these people were born, I totally get it. But then you have people that are extra. Henry Ford was one of them people, man. And plus, he had a lot of power and money. It was ridiculous. So he was a terrible person. He did a great thing for the automotive industry that led to the interstates that we have now, that led to paved roads. If it weren't for him and him trying to sell a car, the road services and road works that we have now would not be what it is. Single-handedly, he did this. So I'm like, okay, but does it excuse him being who he was? And should I ever buy a Ford again? And I feel bad. The Mustang's nice. If I had 50 grand, I'd probably buy one. But it's like, this dude don't even, I mean, he ain't good enough to cut his grass. Like, he don't, I mean, you're less than 3/5, whatever 3/5 is, you know. But I tend to separate the two. Thomas Jefferson, he another one. Like, this is the dude that actually wrote the words in which we argue everything he did before and after the fact, which is all men are created equal. While he had 200 slaves. I root for Virginia sometimes. When they won a national championship in basketball, I rooted for him. I'm like, can't separate it. You should. I don't think any black people should go there. But, I mean, because you basically go into a plantation. For real. But
or you going home?
Either way. So this is kind of thing, and it's just like, you know, I know I had 3, but my honorable mention has to be Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton also represents rock and roll as a whole, because most of the bands and artists that I really enjoy are racist individuals. And you know, I remember like the time period, like 10 or 15 years ago, it dawned on me. Because I was the funny thing was, the reason why it dawned on me is because I was watching something on John Bon Jovi at the time, and he is a staunch Democrat. This is the first time he had, well, I shouldn't say that. This is the handful of times, the first time that he had Barack Obama at his house for fundraising purposes. And it was just like, okay, so basically what I learned that day in that moment was this, like, 2 people in rock and roll I can vouch for hands down. Everybody else at the Klan meeting. Actually, it's 3. Tommy Lee came out one time and said some stuff I didn't see coming. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you rock like that. Well, apparently he does. So it's 3. John Bon Jovi, Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, and Bruce Springsteen. I'm not a real big Bruce Springsteen fan, but politically and what he stands for and all that, yeah. Clarence Clemens was not his one black friend. They just happened to be in the same band and best friends. That's not how he rolled. He real. So it's just like three dudes. Everybody else is suspect. And for me, that's traumatic because I'm a huge rock and roll fan. And to understand that these people that you look up to or you admire in some way, you have to try to split that for the artist and what they do. But sometimes as an artist, it's so personal, you have to lump them in together. So I'm like, because Eric Clapton out there stealing music, and the music industry is allowing him to do it, and not paying black people and not even really understanding. Rolling Stones the same way. Brown Sugar, bruh. If you've ever heard the lyrics, you already know.
And then they
play that song.
And they triple down and like, if you even look at our shit, we're gonna ruin your career.
Well, it's no secret.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know. The Rolling Stones, and I'm telling you, because I didn't really understand the lyrics, because I could barely really understand them. Like when I listened to it, I didn't really understand what was being said. But when I read the lyrics, I was like, y'all dirty. That's just foul. So, and I have others on the list, and it's just like, I have done a terrible job. My wife has done a terrible job. She can't stand Jeff Bezos. We get like between 3 and 10 Amazon packages a week. What are you doing with that? I mean, she boycotted Target, but it's like we still rocking with Amazon. It's like, bruh. When this question came up, I felt like a little peon, like that, because I have no discipline. But at the same time, in my defense, the whole world doesn't like me. There's no safe place. But I'm busy giving these people all my money, directly or indirectly, giving them my time directly or indirectly. So again, like I said, the moment when we first started, that question was deep because I'm like, bruh, what am I doing? So those are the 4 that are, jumped off the page when I look back at the list after I was finished writing it. But it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of different people. I mean, Michael Jackson made the list, depending on what you believe. If this happens to be true, then man, I listened to Off the Wall front to back like 2 weeks ago. That's a great record. But
it's an amazing album, and I still contend it's better than Thriller. But
I understand. Totally understand that.
And then you listen to the one that's got black and white on it. It's like, who is this motherfucker? Like,
all thing I'm saying is, it's hard to separate the person and the what they've produced, boycott that, and then have anything. You'd be sitting around doing nothing. Because again, if you like to read, half the people who wrote these, they don't like you, or they've done something awful, or they beat somebody that might look like your mama. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you beat women. I mean, if you've had a mom, it's like, yeah, that could have been your mom, and you still rocking with this person. So that's my list. Those are the 4. Great question, but it did not make me feel good about me. Just saying, because if you out here boycotting one, why are you not boycotting the others? Just why? Now I understand the whole Target issue. That's a really bad example. Target was a betrayal. I get that, but all the rest of it, bruh. So that was my list. Great question.
Target. I mean, update me. Is that still going on? We still boycotting Target?
Well, it depends, because if you're following the pastor that got all this started publicly, I think he got paid off because he was like, okay, this over. No, it's not.
For real? He said that?
Yes. But
hilarious.
some people followed him. Some people were going by, the civil rights part of it all, and they won't step inside of Target. So it all depends on because the bottom line is, man, look, Target serves a market, and that market is big. It's not as big as Walmart, but people that like Walmart, they ain't looking to those people. They're looking at people that want a decent value, and they want a little bit of bougie. That's who Target serves. And so the idea that they felt like they needed to do what they did was stupid to start with, but that's what happened. But at the same time, it's just like, at some point, people just like, they ain't trying to stand on business. It's like, man, Target, you got it for cheap. I'm going to Target. And it is what it is. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yo, KB Yako killed me right there, man. So ain't nobody bumped that Ignition remix in the last 5 years?
Man, you tripping. I think that thing played in my Spotify a couple weeks ago, and I did not turn. Because you know what, man? Look, man, what you're not going to do is you are not going to make me feel guilty about enjoying music that I had nothing to do with what he was going on. That music is about me. You know what I'm saying? It's about how I felt when that song came out at the moment. It's about where the music takes me. It don't take me into no room with some dude pissing on somebody. That's not where it takes me. If it takes you there, I'm sorry.
So actually, I'm glad you brought that up. So in your opinion, how should we go about this? In your opinion?
I don't see,
because sometimes
I don't necessarily have an opinion because I'm like, yo, man, if you're like, yo, I don't want to support him because of how he moves, I don't have a problem with that stance. If you're like, yo, man, that's my jam, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play my jam. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is when people are like, oh, so if you play his music, you support what he did. No, two different things, man. Now look, if you're like, hey, like I've heard I think somebody said it, I can't remember who it was, but I really love the way he put it. He was like, look, man, supporting R. Kelly is problematic now, but I'm not gonna go back in time and pretend that I didn't like those songs back then, because I liked them back then. I still like them now. Now, if he drops something new, I'm not going to support it. And I'm like, yo, that's fair. If R. Kelly comes out with a jam right now, I'll be like, hey man, I pass. I'm good. I'm good on that.
You know, I think,
And then, and first, R. Kelly's a
Yeah.
difficult one, AG, because when people are like, yo, man, I can't bump any R. Kelly. And I'm going to tell you why it's difficult. You're like, I'm not going to bump any R. Kelly. Then you're not going to listen to no R&B from like most of the 90s and early 2000s. Because whether he was actually performing it, he wrote half of it for everybody else.
yeah,
So it's like, yo, what you just going to eliminate 15 years of music from your
That's what you have to
library?
do.
yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I fucks with some of it. Like, she got that vibe. You know, now the part when he says Aaliyah, I'm a little whatever about that. But I mean,
look, man,
I'm not gonna change the channel.
I can admit there's certain songs
Yeah,
that
I
I
can't
do
fuck
have a
with.
problem listening to now. Like age ain't nothing but a number.
Can't do it.
I can't
Can't
do
do
it
it.
now.
Can't do it.
Like here's the thing. I can't even listen to I Don't See Nothing Wrong because I'm just like, but I do see something wrong with it, sir. Especially now that I have an idea of what this song was about.
Yeah,
It totally has changed it for me.
yeah,
But like, yeah, there's some songs like, hey man, feeling on your booty. Look, man, that is a funny club track. I don't care. I'll listen to it today. It just is what it is, man. But yeah,
I mean, Summer
not gonna
Bunnies,
act like
man.
I'm not gonna act like some of the music
Yeah,
does it like make me cringe a little bit. But look, some of them jams are still jams. Like, look, man, I don't care what nobody says. I Believe I Can Fly is such a great song that, like, if it comes on, I ain't thinking about none of that R. Kelly scandal. I'm just like, hey, bro, like when you make a hit, you make a hit, buddy. Like, I mean, you did the damn thing.
yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, like, I mean, you know, like Step to the Name of Love, man. I ain't thinking about him in no 12, yo. However,
Now, I will say I can't vibe with the "We Did It for Love" and
Yeah.
the stepping. And the reason I can't is because like now I feel like you insulting me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I get it. You got associated with a whole bunch of little girls. Now you trying to make grown up adult music to distract me, and I'm not falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to hit me with the banana in the tailpipe. You know, in song form. I'm not doing it.
and I mean, in any song where he mentions himself as a Pied Piper, I ain't fucking with it. Like, I can't do it.
That is problematic too. Like, it's
Yeah, like,
But see, that's the thing. It's like, aren't we picking and choosing right now? though?
all day.
Absolutely picking and choosing.
All day.
I have no problem saying that. But here's the thing, AG. If other people don't have a problem with it, I don't look at them and be like, like I don't associate somebody listening to R. Kelly and go, oh, so you're for this. Like, no, man, you bumping a banger ass track because everybody else was bumping it at one point in time too.
Yeah. Like Kabiako says, some of the R. Kelly songs have serious ick factor now. Yeah, those
Once again, that's
motherfuckers
what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
listen to.
That's the thing. Like now, I'll be like, and sometimes I can be listening to the song because I'm just like, as soon as it comes on, I'm like, I just go back to time. It makes me feel a certain way, and I'm
Yeah.
bumping to it. And then like I say the words, and I'll be like, ooh, no, nah, we good on that.
I mean-
we good on that.
Like, I mean, even Summer Bunnies, man. Sometimes it catches me off guard. But like you said, man, if I'm like, Summer Bunnies drive me crazy, and I'm thinking, oh man, god damn it. Like,
The melody got you though.
it does, man. But then you be thinking of which Summer Bunnies is driving him crazy, and it like 12 play. I ain't listening to that. Cause he don't say it, but that don't mean it's not about a 12-year-old. That's all I'm saying. Like, they're questionable shits here. But I mean, some of the shit, man, it's just what it is, man. You listen to it and it's just is what it is.
I unfortunately or fortunately, I am able to separate
Yeah.
art from person. Like I usually am. Sometimes I can't. And here's the thing. I'm like, if you can't do it, that's cool, but don't go placing your inability to do it and pass
me.
judgment on the person who can.
Yeah, I ain't got no issues. And what I don't want to listen to,
like I said,
I
if somebody is like, "Yo, man, I'm really trying to hear that new R. Kelly that's about to come out next week."
hell no.
Hey, man, you're on your own on that, buddy. I'm good on that. Like I'm good on that. Because at this point in time, it's not separating the art from the person because I'm fully aware of who the person is.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real, man. And R. Kelly is such a polarizing person.
But that's what we're talking about, though.
Yeah, but he threw the shit in our face.
All
And
of them did, really.
I gotta say, most of them kind of do.
yeah, but he did it. I feel like
hell, our president throws it in our face all
Well,
the time.
100%.
yeah. I just felt like at the time, R. Kelly did it with no fucks given.
Most of them do, but because you're not looking for it. It's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah,
That's what most of these people who've done stuff like this hide in plain sight.
but then when you call yourself the Pied Piper, it's like
Plain
come
sight.
on, man.
But he wasn't.
Come on.
We didn't know what we know now. It makes it icky because we know what we know now, right?
Okay, AG, I'm not gonna give us all the pass on that because we
Yeah.
heard rumblings about it for
Yeah.
a very long time, and we just intentionally tried not to find out. We tried to, like, as the Black community,
We tried to get that man some grace.
tried to be ignorant because we heard about the underage thing with Aaliyah well before all the stuff came out. We heard about a lot of this stuff, and we was just like, "Nah, man, man, that TP 2000 still bangs." Like that's just what we wanted to do, man.
And then the problem is we all remember because he came out with someone in the closet or wherever the fuck that was, the multi-layered fucking video.
Look, man, I get it. He's probably a terrible human being. The motherfucker's a genius. Like, just can we just gotta be honest.
I don't disagree
about it.
with that.
Yeah, we just gotta be honest about it. Like, he's genius. Like, I get it. It's problematic. It's terrible. All the things. There's a lot of victims. We shouldn't support that. We don't support that. It don't mean some of that shit don't still slap, man. It just is what it is.
I'm the Pied Piper of R&B, motherfucker. Like what? Like, do you know how confident in yourself?
I was listening to R. Kelly and Bow Wow the other day. I'm a flirt. And I was like, man, this song was a slap, man. This song slapped.
It's not bad, but yeah, it's just
yeah,
man. I don't know.
So
it's problematic.
I
after a certain time.
go through mine, and R. Kelly was an honorable mention. Like, I was gonna say that he was an honorable mention of mine, but I'm gonna start because I took the question both ways, like kind of the Ruben approach and your approach. So I'll go the Ruben approach first. So any Jean-Claude Van Damme movie made in the 80s, I get it. They're not good movies. They're not. But I will watch them every time, and I will not apologize for it. And I'm gonna fuck what you think about me.
Good for you, though. Doesn't
Once again,
for you?
I
thought they were good.
I enjoy them. I'm flat out saying I enjoy them. I get it. Like, on retrospect, you're like, man, these plots weren't very well thought out. They weren't really giving you character development or anything. It was basically just some kick-ass 80s shit. And you know what? I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like Kickboxer, I'm here for it. Bloodsport, I'm here for it.
In your defense, did we really need all that technical stuff?
No, we didn't. We didn't. Once again, I know, like, right now, if that movie's on, I'm gonna watch it. And if my daughters were in the room, they'd be looking at me and they'd be like, "Dad, what the hell is this? You enjoy this garbage?" And I would look at them and I would go, first of all,
wow.
Anytime you say first of all,
that's
you
serious.
know you're in high defense alert right now. Like, you are super defensive. So I was, hey, first of all,
I mean, that's a Ruben goatee.
So yeah, any Jean-Claude Van Damme movie for like a 10-year stretch, I'm here for it. All of them.
But hey, you gotta admit though, Time Cop was pretty good. I mean, like,
It was.
That was pretty good.
What was the Double Impact where he was playing him and his twin brother?
Yeah.
Oh my God. The plot holes in that movie are enormous.
And I thought it was dope from beginning.
But every time it comes, if it's on right now, I am all in.
100%.
Like I am lost for an hour and 40 minutes because I am in it.
I can't with either one of you right now.
Kickboxer comes on, and I'm like, Nuxu Cow.
Hey,
God bless America.
man, you ain't
I
like
thought I knew you, man. I thought I knew y'all.
Time Cop is awesome, bro.
Here's the thing.
Stop saying that. That movie was fucking horrible.
It was not horrible. Bro.
Oh my
AG,
God.
I'm gonna be in between y'all. Time Cop wasn't awesome, but if Time Cop's on right now, I'm watching it
There it is.
and I'm enjoying it.
There it is.
If
That's all I
Tom,
care about. Did you watch it? Do you watch it again? Yes and yes.
I mean, look. Here's the thing. This is gonna make Ruben mad. I would watch Time Cop before I watch Judge Dredd
that's not gonna make me mad. Judge Dredd
or
was a fucking
Demolition
horrible
Man.
movie. See, that's fucked up, man.
Either
Like,
or.
Demolition Man was a decent movie.
I saw that in the movie.
Get it?
I paid
God
money
damn it,
to see that.
AG. Like I ain't do that.
I saw that in the movie. And
Oh,
I enjoyed
God.
it. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
I didn't see it in the damn movie theater.
I'm not afraid. I ain't ashamed. I mean, I did.
I mean, I ain't gonna front, man. That's like one of Wesley Snipes' best movies. Real talk. Like,
I wouldn't go that far, man.
nah,
Yeah,
I would
wouldn't
because
either. I
nah,
wouldn't
man,
either.
he's.
Because like Blade is like Blade and Sugar Hill. Come on, bro.
I mean, Blade.
Jack
Yes,
City. Come on, man.
Man,
What you doing?
forget y'all. I'm gonna say White Ben Can't Jump because he's awesome.
Oh
in
my
that.
goodness, yes,
He's
yes,
awesome. in
yes,
that.
yes.
I just like the comedic side of him just being an asshole bad guy. Like he played that part very well. Maybe he's partly that anyway. But you know, sometimes people like that's just some shit
mean,
he did very well.
He's played that in a couple of things though.
Yeah. Like, but Passenger 57 is trash.
You can always bet on black.
Oh God damn it.
Best
Like-
line ever, bro. Should have won an Academy Award. For
I mean, you can't win Academy Award for a line.
that.
You can lose one for a movie. God bless America. That movie is fucking
Best
terrible.
one-liner.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
Ah.
I'm sorry. John Claude Van Damme movies come on right now. I'm fucking
so
watching it.
ashamed. I'm so
Um,
ashamed.
Here's another one, and it's gonna be in the acting realm again. I know he's a problematic human being, and I don't enjoy everything he's been in. But Mel Gibson is a really fucking good actor,
My
man.
wife said it. I
He
should say
just is, man. And I
it. No, but 100%.
like one of my movies that Mel Gibson is great in is like Conspiracy Theory. Oh my god, I fucking
was
love that movie.
That was good.
And look, man, I get it. Mel Gibson is a really questionable human being.
That's what I was gonna say. His movie's not bad. Then he became really questionable.
That's the spirit of it, Ruben. Like I can say, I know the man is a questionable human being.
Yeah.
Damn it, the man does some amazing work on
Yeah.
film, man.
I wouldn't put him in this. I think he deserves more than this.
No, he doesn't.
Nah, man.
He's exactly what Mo said he was.
I mean, I don't
He's a
know.
super talented director, actor, producer, but he is a questionable human being.
Well, the last what, 10 years? Yeah.
But he's been the same person the whole time.
Yes.
You just know
I
about
guess.
it now.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Passion of the Christ? Oh God.
That was good. Performances in that were amazing.
He's not wrong. I mean, sure, it was some interesting casting choices made,
I think,
but I mean, it's the way they've always cast that genre of time. You know,
Sure.
it's never quite enough brown people for my liking, but you
that's one way to say it. But you're right.
The problem is, like, he's done a lot of good movies, and I mean, all four of the Lethal Weapons were really good.
once again, he's an incredible actor.
But
He just is.
personally, he is problematic like a motherfucker.
I
Like,
mean, some might even put like Tom Cruise in that category, but I don't like all Tom Cruise movies. Like, I don't think Tom Cruise is as great of an actor as other people seem to think he is. I think he's hit a couple times, and he's got a lot of passes for the rest of his career. Or and part of it, he's made really good choices about what he's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
and that's
He's
really
always
his
been-
superpower.
Yeah,
Because I don't think he's shown a lot of acting dynamics for real. But
he hadn't had to.
Yeah,
He's exactly
exactly.
the same dude.
Exactly.
Actually, I will disagree with that for a moment for a film, which is Born on the 4th of July. He was somebody else in that film.
I don't think
If
I've ever
you
even
haven't
seen
seen
it.
it's hardcore. It is.
I
And,
mean,
and he hasn't been that deep since.
But
I
I will not say like Tom Cruise and Mel Gibson. If somebody's like Tom Cruise is better actor than Mel Gibson, I will be like, shut all the fucks up.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not going that far. For sure.
yeah. I just think Tom Cruise, what he did is he put himself in position to make a lot of movies his own, like he did with the two Jack Reacher movies, and what he did with the Mission Impossible series. Like, yeah, real talk. The last like 6 Mission Impossibles have been phenomenal because
I'm not a fan.
because he is in charge of the majority of it. Like, and I like the fact that he got rid of all the emotional angst out of it. Like, that's just me though. Like, I get it, but I think the Mission Impossible series is great. The only sad thing about it is we don't know what's gonna happen fucking next. I assume he's not gonna be in it, so like it'll be cool.
I thought this one was the last one he did was the last one.
Yeah, but man, it's hard to kill that whole series. I just assume they're gonna put somebody else in that role.
I hope they do. Sometimes you just gotta let some stuff.
But I think he's gonna continue to run it.
Just let it die. Like, look, man. Like, I can say I don't hate the Mission Impossible movie. I'm not as big of a fan of them as you are.
Yeah.
But like, there's some series where I'm just like, man, can we just let it die? Like the Fast and Furious stuff, man. Like, can we let it die? Just let it die.
Well,
Like, and here's the thing. I will say, I can honestly say most of the Fast and Furious movies, I think all of them really, are entertaining. I'm not going to like none of them are like, oh man, they don't entertain me. But it's just like at some point in time, man, that juice is squeezed, baby. There's nothing left.
Too much
Well,
money
yeah.
on the table, man.
I mean,
get it. Look, I know. Look, man. And I know the Star Wars people will disagree with me, but like sometimes I'm just like, man, can we get a break from the Star Wars stuff, man?
I mean, it's been a 10, 15-year break already, so
That's not true because they keep coming out with
exactly.
stuff
They
on
keep
Disney.
adding stuff and making branches. Look, and
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I say, as the Marvel guy who has the same thing happening in the Marvel world, I know it's kind of hypocritical. Maybe it's just because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. But like, yeah. Okay. So my other one, and this is a music one, and Ruben will know because I've talked about it before, and I don't care. Not everybody agrees with me, but like, there is never a time, place, or situation in which I don't think I could bump some Project Pat. Like, just doesn't matter.
No, that's fair.
Doesn't matter what's going on. Like Project, like I get it because as somebody who's always talked about, hey man, how I like lyrical content and artistry and all these things, and Project Pat is not any of those things. But look, man, it's just a feeling. And the one thing Project Pat does better, I would almost say maybe better than anybody, he is a Southern producer's dream. Because what he's never going to do is outshine your beat.
Yep.
If you make a slapper, if your beat bumps, that man will ride that beat. He will create words and pronounce them in ways just to stay on that beat. And look, man, I can appreciate that, man. And you know what? Who else can appreciate that? His brother, Juicy J, who's still making money off of other people using beats that he gave the Project Pat 25, 30 years ago. And people are still remaking songs for him. Like a song that I've called the greatest hip hop collaboration song of all time. International Players Anthem, Outkast, UGK. Did either one of y'all know that was actually originally a Project Pat song?
Yes.
Nope.
That's because you told me.
It was the same title, Choose You. It's the same exact beat. And basically Project Pat was like, hey man, you got a hit here and you hit it on your album. I'm gonna actually take this and make it a single. That's it. They didn't change anything about the beat. It's the exact same beat. The only difference is Project Pat's not rapping on this one. It is a positive that he's not rapping on it. But once again, it's like, yo, man, I don't care. Project Pat come on right now, I'm bumping it. Sacrilegious as it may be, if I'm in the church and somebody's playing some Project Pat, I'm with it. And I'll justify it with a very loose justification. Hey, man, you know he is a pastor. He actually is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he actually preaches in jails. So like, hey, man, I will make it fit, even if it does not.
I mean, I think it's interesting that he's one of them because I ain't got no issues with Project Pat. Because look, man, you're right. Project Pat don't fuck up a beat, not like Lil Yachty. I mean,
once again, here's the thing. It's funny you say that because Ruben, when I was first listening to Project Pat in the late 90s, early 2000s was a lot of New York and West Coast rappers, Lil Yachty. He was somebody that nobody was really gonna give respect to. Like he was really just it was like a South thing. Like if you was listening to Project Pat, you were part of
sucker.
it. Like it was like yo, you were in the South. That's it. You weren't gonna go on any street in Jersey and hear nobody playing North Memphis. It just wasn't gonna happen.
Sipping on some scissor. Yeah, you ain't hearing that shit. I mean, look, man, I fucks with Project Pat. I mean, so yeah, I get it. But AG, man, there's a thing to not fucking up a beat.
Oh no,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know you know. And there are a lot of people out here who fuck up beats all the time.
You're not wrong.
And I did have another one, and I wanted to throw it's like a little bit of a curveball because it's not in any of the categories. It says not a music artist or anything like that. Barry Bonds. I don't care who says anything negative about this man. I don't how much empirical evidence I have that Barry Bonds might not be the coolest person to be around. That's my guy. Like I'm still like because I can't turn my eyes off and be like, I can say I used to be a huge baseball fan and I watched a lot of baseball, like from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I was locked in baseball. It was the first sport I ever actually played. It was like literally my first thing. There's never been a better baseball player than that man. I've never seen a better baseball player. Now, maybe he couldn't throw very well. Maybe that was the one knock people had on him.
Even the Pittsburgh Pirates version?
He didn't have the strongest arm.
Okay.
That like when they say 5 tool athletes, that might have been the tool he didn't have. But his other 4 were so fucking good that you gotta let some stuff slide. You gotta let some stuff slide. And simultaneously, he was the most disciplined hitter and the best power hitter, which is just
crazy.
Almost like it shouldn't go together. Because usually the big power hitters were also not very disciplined. They were hackers. They struck out a lot. No, not this guy. Choked up on the bat, which nobody was really doing at the time. Although in all Little League baseball, they say, hey, choke up on the bat gives you more control. And here's this dude hitting 70 home runs, choking up on a bat. I mean, so I get it. A lot of sports reporters think he's an asshole. I've heard him in interviews sound like an asshole. But F y'all. I ride with Barry Bonds.
I mean,
I F with Barry Bonds.
And look, we're gonna have this. We're not gonna have it tonight, but we can have this discussion all day. I mean, throughout everything he did with the fucking San Francisco Giants, the man's a Hall of Famer for the shit he did. What he did with Pittsburgh Pirates. Like, let's just be real. Like, and so like, when it's all said and done, it's just That's why Baseball Hall of Fame will forever be shit, because the people that vote you in are the news people, and oh, we don't like him, so we're never gonna put you in. Then you're fucking up. Like, you're not doing the Hall of Fame justice because you want to be a pissant. Like, nobody cares about you. So yeah, f those guys too. I don't care. You know. So awesome. So I guess let's go back to normal now. AG, man, what's on your mind?
R.I.P. Michael Wright. We talk about, well, not talk about, but we mentioned the 5 Heartbeats in reference to 5 Heartbeats so much on this show.
One of my favorite movies of all time, man.
I agree.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
And apparently, let's see, Thursday, I think it was, or yesterday, either between Friday and yesterday, he passed away. I don't know quite what it was, but sometime last week he passed away. So rest in peace, man. I saw that and I was like, wow, it took me all the way back. I was like, so just wanted to mention that. That's what's on my mind.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Mo B, what's on your mind?
2 things, man. So first thing is I am entering a new realm tomorrow where both of my kids will be high school students. And
Congrats.
I don't know how I feel about it. Because I used to look forward to the first day of school. And my wife said you look forward to it because, you know, you were getting rid of them. And I'm like, there's some truth to that. But the real reason was like, because they were super excited about it. And I just remember how excited they were about everything. And the first day of school, a kid is never more a kid than the first day of school. That's when they're their kidus maximus. But now that they're both going to high school, now first day of school feels weird. Because they're like little people, adult people who are thinking about how this is affecting their social construct as in popularity. And I'm just like, F that. I want you to be wearing some superhero stuff, or like, I want you to be a kid again. And it's like the realization that like, the desire I have for them to still be kids is dead. Like, that's just, it's not, there's no going back. Not that you ever can go back, but it's like, man, I've joked about the fact that nobody really cares about me when I come in the house. Like, nobody cares, like, when I come home. But like, now it feels that way for real. Because now there are times where they just don't really come back home until I don't see them. I'm like, damn, where they at? Because they got their own little lives. And I'm a very small part of it now. When at one point in time, I'd come home and I was like a superhero. I come home and it was like, hey, daddy, everybody was happy and cheering. And now when I come home, it's like, nobody cares. Nobody says anything to me.
Old man.
Yeah, I get called old man. Or father, which is just hella disrespectful. I don't know why.
Well, you actually are the father, sir.
I know, but like
the way they say it's probably hella disrespectful.
She'll come downstairs, hello, father. Come on, don't do that. Don't play me like that. Like,
don't give me syllables, man. Just say dad, yo.
So I'm either old man or father, and I'm just like, I ain't even dad no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now we're making formal titles for what I am now. Like, I get it. This ain't more. You ain't got to tell me I'm the father. I know. I'm pretty aware of it. But yeah, so yeah, man. So it's a new venue of life right now. Understanding that not too far away from them being out, like for real. And I thought I was gonna be like happy about that. And I don't know, man. I guess I'm a lot happier than I thought I would be because now I'm just like, man, they're really almost gone, man. I'm really about to start doing some shit that I can't do. I haven't done in a long time. Like, man, the day they both gone, no clothes, naked all day.
It's
All
pretty
day.
freeing, Moby. It's pretty freeing.
All
Not
day.
gonna lie. I do that on occasion. It's awesome.
All day. I'm gonna be hella ignorant. First day ain't nobody here but me and my wife. I'm coming downstairs ass naked. I'm going to the refrigerator. I'm pulling some juice out the refrigerator and drinking it straight out the carton.
Wait a minute. Are you allowed to do that when your wife is still there, though?
I'll take it.
Wow. Okay.
I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I just have to own it, man. Just like, hey, man, you can be mad at me later, but
I mean, what
I
should
gotta
we be
live,
mad at?
I gotta live this truth for one day in my life.
What should we be mad? You put all your mouth on it. Yo, we share saliva every day. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, look, I'm glad you said that because I part of me would be like, if she said that you put your mouth on, I'm like, you're lucky I didn't put my dick on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my house. Like,
Wow. It's your house now.
This is my house.
look,
Ah!
AG, these are internal thoughts. I would never say it out
You
loud
just
because
said it to the world.
yes, I did because it's a safe space. Like,
I will put my dick on it. Like, what?
it's a safe space because the
Oh,
truth of the matter is I can say it up here because I can never say it in my house because it's not a safe space in here. It's her space in here. But on the internet, I can talk all my shit. Even if I cannot back it up at all.
No, you can't. I promise you that. You cannot, sir.
Look, I'm okay with that, man.
We
I
all
am
know, but I just let you know.
I am okay with fronting on the internet.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I am fronting for the internet.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
But yeah, man. And my other thing, real quick, man, is like shout out to the person that tells me what I can and can't do all the time. My wife, because like she has done some amazing things with like my treatment and stuff that I'm on now. Like she took some liberties and did some research and I guess changed the way we were doing things. And this is like one of the first days where I feel like myself. And I haven't felt that way in a long time. So yeah, man. Shout out to the person who is super critical and harsh and sometimes bossy with me because like sometimes you be knowing what you're talking about and that's the most I can give you on the internet because this is my place where I'm perpetrating. I can't be out here letting her know that she knows what's best.
No.
Oh my
What?
god, this
It
is
sounds like some hate coming out your mouth right now.
I mean, yeah, look, man, it's not hate, man, but look, man, as you know this, as somebody who has the displeasure of getting in an argument with your wife on occasion, you know how painful it is to like have to admit that somebody who always thinks they're right actually is about something. Like, cause usually I can justify like, oh, you just need to think you're right, even though I know you're wrong, but I'm just gonna let you have it. And that was like how I had my power. It's like, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear, even though I know it ain't true. And I had some, comfort in that. But like to look across and be like, damn, you actually were right, and you know you're right. And you want me to acknowledge you're right now too, because like when I'm right, that shit ain't never acknowledged. So that's where the hate comes out. Cause like, yo, man, ain't nobody ever been like, hey, you know what, dog? Well, you right, you right. Don't nobody say that to me in my house.
You know what, dog?
Like, don't nobody be like, hey man, I might not like the way you said it, but you was right. Don't nobody say that shit to me. When I'm right, they be like, hey, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Jesus.
He ain't
Oh,
wrong.
God.
I'm just
So
saying.
like, yeah, man. So like it's a little bit of hate because I'm like, man, she been annoying me about all this stuff and doing all this stuff that like it does annoy me tremendously. Shit, she was right. So I just gotta sit here and be like, yeah, you was right. I'm wrong. Me, stupid man. You
Fall on sword,
smart
sir.
woman.
Fall on that sword.
Me, stupid man.
Wow.
But yeah, that's it, man.
Awesome. Appreciate y'all guys. Well, I'm gonna make mine pretty short and sweet. So, little update, I guess, because it's been a while since I've talked about, the foot thing. Yeah, on Thursday, round 3, toe number 3's out of here. Got a little infected. Time to go. Like,
You're losing another toe?
another one. As long as that holds at the bottom of my foot, I am unfortunately just, yeah, so we have a plan this time to help myself heal a little bit better. And shout out to my doctor. He gave me, and hopefully we get to carry it out, the one wish. Look, man, I ain't got an issue with taking the toe, but it is an outpatient surgery. I do not
It is?
spend, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, well, because like all they're gonna do is take that toe, clean it out, stitch it up. Because that's what they did the second toe. The only reason why the first toe was so bad because they had to take part of my foot because part of my foot got infected.
Okay.
So that was a much bigger thing and stuff like that. The second reason when they took the second toe, I think a lot of that was because they wanted to make sure that I did not need the whole blood thing, and I didn't. They sewed it up and whatever. So yeah, he granted my wish. They're gonna put a PICC line in my arm either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I will have to go to a location and get my medication every day. I don't know how long I got to be there or none of that, but if that is what I need to do every day to get to keep my fat ass at home and not in a hospital where, I mean, honestly, I'm a very positive guy, man. It's hard when you're looking at the top of a roof, a tree or two, and you don't see no birds around that motherfucker. Like, yeah, it's just hard to keep your positivity. So that was my only thing, man. I was like, look, can we figure out a way to do an outpatient? And I guess, honestly, because my last surgery went pretty well and stuff like that, I don't have any issues. They were just like, well, I think we could try to do an outpatient, but obviously if something goes wrong, I mean, I'm in the hospital. So I'm gonna wake up and my outpatients become inpatient and I'll be pissed. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, man. Hey man, once again, like I've been saying this whole time, it's a bad beat. But the wound itself is actually getting smaller.
But you keep getting infected though.
Well, the wound's not infected. Something sneaks in and affects my toe. It's weird, just different shit, man. So as long as it's almost like, hey man, you gotta I'll do this. Like you got a hole in your wall in your apartment and you can't really close it. So if shit wants to come in, eventually something bad comes in. And that's where I'm at. We can do what we can and get it healed quick and whatever, but eventually something bad just creeps in. And then, my doctor's pretty much like, well, the weather with all this heat ain't helping because except for the first toe and this toe happened during the summer. The second toe happened in February. So that was just whatever, I guess. But yeah, I've lost 2 toes. I'll be losing 2 toes in the summer. So the goal is to, we have an actual plan this time so I'm not moving around a lot and stuff like that. So we can try to do our best to nip this shit in the bud easier this time. So, but yeah, man, I mean, hey, it's a bad beat, but we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep going. And I mean, look, it's just one of those things. Hey, the goal is to have the surgery, get out, and let's heal this motherfucker. So that's the plans, and that's the plan we're going with. So with that being said, the big thing is the show will continue on, obviously, because I'll be at home. I'm convalescing, but yeah, man, we're gonna get this shit done. And I was working out and everything too. I was making moves. I mean, the guns were coming back, man. I lost 7 pounds already. Like, we were doing work. And then it was just like, hold on, motherfucker. You're doing too much work out here. Doing too much get work. So, Moco Cowboy, are you self-conscious enough not to wear sandals? I haven't worn sandals in like 3 years, Moco Cowboy. So that's not even a thing. Like, I haven't worn sandals. Well, I would say, yeah, because sandals don't feel good on my feet as a type 2 diabetic. Because I think I've mentioned it a couple times before, I have neuropathy in my feet. So to me, having my feet exposed is nothing but asking for problems. So I wear shoes. Now around the house, I wear a small sandal, but still it's got protection in the front. So like, cause even around your house, you do dumb shit like run into walls. So like, yeah. So I have some protection on the front, but yeah, I haven't worn like even slides, man. I think I have a pair of slides somewhere around here. I haven't worn them shits in like 2 or 3 years, bro. Just because, for what? So I can accidentally hurt my toe and, whatever, and not know it till it's too late. Nah. Yeah. I'm a shoe. I don't go barefoot around my own house, even though my floor, for the most part, doesn't, like, if I drop anything sharp, that shit's picked up. Like, I could walk barefoot around my house, but I'm not doing it. So, you never know, man. These days, you just never know. So, but yeah, man, the goal, as always, is to get done with that. Be back here next week for another episode of 5 Minute Warning. So I'd like to thank everybody for listening to this episode, whether you listen to us live on Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you listen to us later. Remember, you can check us out on Apple Podcasts and even Spotify. Yes, we are on Spotify. So, look us up on there. If you miss an episode, check us out on that. I like Spotify because the words pop up. Half of the time, them shits be wrong. But, it's cool to see. Also, JTD Creations. Hey, JTDCreationsLLC.com. Please give them a shot if you need t-shirts. I know, as Moby said, hey, man, even though it's almost back to school time, it's also almost Labor Day time, which means there's still somebody having some reunions and shit out here. Oh, shit, I forgot to order shirts. Holla at them. They'll take care of you. That sort of thing. And, of course, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. We're here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, until we just feel like getting the hell off. So, once again, I'd like to thank AG, I'd like to thank Moby, I'd like to thank you for listening to our show, once again, either live or on the platform that you listen to us to. And, of course, we're going to do this again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And, of course, as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
5 minute warning.